to another vlog. Today we take on Barnet away from home in the so-called London derby, and it's going to be a tough game. You know, I looked at the form table and it shows the last 5 results. I didn't really look much past that, but I know they're unbeaten in their last 5. I think most of them, 3 or 4 of them, have been draws. So they are proving a difficult team to break down and to beat. Since their new manager has come in, you know, he's really steadied the ship and picked up results for them. So, you know, they're playing better football again and picking up points again. So, you know, they're on a good run of form, and it's going to be the kind of wrong time to play teams like this. But at this stage of the season, it doesn't matter who you play. You've just got to beat what's in front of you, and it doesn't matter how you do that. As long as we do, that's all that matters, you know. But yeah, I'm expecting a tough game. What is pretty impressive, we've sold 1,900 tickets. Barnet's, I think, last home attendance, including home and away fans, was like 800. So, I mean, that tells you everything. They're pretty much averaged about 600 home fans per game this season, which is pretty poor. So for us to be taking like almost triple that, I know they'll obviously have more home fans today, because we're coming. Obviously, that will probably bring a few more people out to watch them, and should be a good atmosphere, really. It's not really a ground I like going to. Been to here twice before, and I've not seen us win there. I've seen a 3-0 defeat and a 0-0 draw. So I don't think we've not even scored there. So it's not a particular ground I like going to. But you know, never mind. Injury news for us. I don't think there is any other than Harold, and he's still out, suspended for another 2 games. Is that it? Yeah, I think that is it. So we've pretty much got a fully fit team to pick from. Oh, actually, maybe not Turdley, because he did get an injury in midweek. So we'll see how bad that is, or how not bad it is today, if he ends up starting or ends up playing. Hopefully he will. He's been solid at right wing back since he's come in. So yeah, my score prediction today, I don't know, I'm not sure what to say. I'm going to say a close game. I'm going to go 2-1 Orient. It's a must-win game for us. Anything less than a win will be points dropped. So let's get down to the hive. Up the O's.
I think it looks promising. Just getting behind for a one-on-one, and the flag should have gone up, and Bill's put his foot out and saved it. Magnificent save, otherwise it would have been 1-0. But the liner really should have put his foot out.
It wasn't like last year. Let's just pass it around. Get a bit of possession.
Go on.
We want to score out of nothing. Come on!
See, they got some big boys.
Well, thanks, escape.
What? There's not much to bring you so far. Very scrappy down inside the middle. Looks so nice. Looks so nice coming. Oh, half time, 0-0. Right into end. Barnet probably unlucky not to do a goal in front mark. That's what it is. Charlie Lee on for Mackinoff at half time. Come on, boys, big half here, big here, good position. Cromer's brought down. Looks a bit of a dive to me, but I'm not sure if he's going to shoot. I think he is. Nope, good ball. That wasn't actually a good ball. Roma coming off, Simpson coming on. Right position. Go on. Oh, corner. Corner. What? Taking control a little bit here and just gone up the other end and hit the post. So 15 minutes to play. Also plays Lawless coming off. And Leyton coming on. Good sub, positive sub. Lawless plays his socks off. And probably the man on the match. 5 minutes. Penalty for the last minute. Everyone's going mental. Leyton got shoved off the ball in the area. Another one not given. Last minute, Colson header offside, literally last second. Oh my word. Time 0-0. Points drop. 2 points drop. Oh my word. I don't know how at the end offside. Gutted.
So as you can see, I'm now back from the game and I'm underwhelmed with the performance, the result. So before I talk about the game, some big results that you need to know about. So Wrexham lost 4-2 to Ebbsfleet away. I think that kind of puts them out of the title race now. Fylde drew 0-0 away at Aldershot. Salford ended up winning 2-1. They were 1-0 down with like 2 minutes to go and they ended up winning somehow against Bromley at home. So that puts them a point behind us with us having 2 games in hand. And then Solihull drew 2-2 at home to Dover. So results kind of going our way, yet the one that kind of mattered the most in Salford didn't, and they were very close to dropping 3 points at home and pulled it out of the bag to win 2-1. So they're the ones to watch now. They've got that wet sail, they're going upwards, and by the looks of it, they've got one of the so-called easier run-ins. But as we know, and as everybody knows, in this league, anyone can beat anyone, and it's going to take so many little twists and turns as it has done. But more to our performance, it took us a while to get going today. It took us 25 minutes, half an hour to get going, and Barnet got a lot of joy with the system we played, because we looked very nervy at the back for the first time, and I think that's with Turley and his presence not being there. I think that rocked that a little bit. They got a lot of joy playing balls out wide and having a man over, playing balls through the middle, splitting the defence and getting one-on-ones, which Brill kept us in the game a couple of times, and he had one of his better games for us today. That's his 21st clean sheet of the season. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's an absolutely brilliant stat. But you know, going in 0-0 at half time, with them having the better chances of the two teams, I was happy with that. And you know, I was thinking at that point, like, this is a big let off at the minute. You know, go out there, just show why you're top of the league. That never really happened. We didn't really even come at them that much in the second half. We did in parts, but we didn't put, you know, sustainable amounts of pressure on them, where you think they're going to crack here, you know, with that like constant overload of pressure, and that weren't the case. And I think had that have been the case, you know, they might have cracked, but they were very well organised themselves. There was obviously a moment at the end where the ball did go in the back of the net, and it was Coulson who headed it in. That's shock horror, and the linesman put his flag up straight away. It was literally the last kick of the game, and there was, for like that split 2 seconds, pandemonium in the away end, myself included. And then I just looked over and my heart sank. I was just like, it's one of those head in hands kind of moments where you're thinking, you know, that would have been an absolutely massive goal in terms of this title race. I think I look at it as 2 points drop. They're there for the taking, really. You know, the point in terms of the game and how the game panned out, it probably was a fair point, but I'm a bit underwhelmed with it. You know, I'd rather have obviously got the 3 points, and it'd have put us in a much better position. But you know, you have to accept it, move on. Games come very thick and fast, and we play again on Tuesday night away at Bromley, which I should be going to, so look out for that one. It's a massive game, one of our games in hand that could put us 4 points clear. And you know, that is, like I say, one of our games in hand, so it is kind of a must sort of win game. But yeah, I'm just a bit underwhelmed today. My man of the match will go to Lawless. He slotted in at right wing back. He hasn't played regular football for months, and he was immense, really. Him and Prill were the only real two like standout players on the pitch that you'd say had a good game. The other players, some of the usual players, were quiet. Some of the usual players was kind of hidden, like, you know, you expected a little bit more from them. And yeah, it's a frustrating day, I think. In like a summary of it, it's just more frustrating than anything, because you know from what you've seen obviously earlier on in the season, and you know, the game on Tuesday night, which we played our best football arguably, and then we go today and nothing really came off for us. So I mean, that's the way it goes sometimes, obviously, but you know when you watch a team week in, week out, that especially when we're at the top, we're top for the reason, and there's a lot more that we can show that we didn't show. So that's, you know, how I'd summarise today. Just frustrating. I guess at this sort of stage it's a point, you know, gained. But also in my mind it's 2 points dropped. But I just want to forget about this, move on to Bromley very quickly on Tuesday, which will be a very tough game in itself. Another plastic pitch to go to. And yeah, we've got to really make that game count. So that's it for this vlog. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and then I will see you away at Bromley on Tuesday night. Up the O's.